Previously on One Life to Live.
I still don't know what happened to me all those months locked in Colin's house.
Aunt Lanny did not kill Colin, and we both know it.
Why don't we just talk about what's on our minds, really? The two of us?
You're the one that locked me in here?
Some little blonde girl beat me to it.
I've already reached my decision.
Jen, what happened? You were fine when I left you visiting your Aunt Laney, and now you look like you're falling apart.
I can't stand this. I just want it to be over.
What is it? What do you want to be over?
I promised I wouldn't tell.
You promised who?
Mom. It's really important. It's really important.
Did your mom see you like this? Jen, you look like you're barely hanging on. If she saw you now, she'd want you to talk about it, no matter what. Your mom would have wanted to see you this miserable. So I'm here. Talk to me.
It's about Aunt Laney and Colin's murder.
Bo, I need to know. Do you still love me? You know what? You don't even have to answer that right now. I mean, I shouldn't have even asked. You have other things on your mind right now, and the last thing you need is for me to ask how you feel. I mean, after everything I've done, my father, Colin, all the secrets, you must hate me.
Oh, honey. I don't hate you. I could never hate you. And I don't think it's unfair that you want to know how I feel about you. I think you deserve that.
Reggie, I hope you don't mind if I take a little look-see around your apartment.
Laura, what are you doing?
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. You can't just interrupt my testimony. That lunatic shot the man right in the back.
I said I have reached my decision. You may step down, Mr. Manning.
Todd's testimony kill me. You can't let the judge rule now. Please don't do something.
You can't just cut me off. I haven't even told you.
Order in this court. Mr. Manning, you will step down or I will have you forcibly removed.
Fine, you don't need to get snippy.
The purpose of this hearing is to determine the validity and admissibility of certain evidentiary material and whether or not that material can be used in any future trial. There's no dispute that in November of last year, Mr. Max Buchanan, also known as Holden, was shot in the back. And in the opinion of this court, there is more than sufficient evidence that the attempt to murder Mr. Buchanan was indeed carried out by his wife at that time, Blair Kramer.
I'm going to go to prison, honey. Come on, you don't know that.
Just wait for the rest of the judge's decision.
Don May will just rip my heart out.
This is only the preliminary hearing. It's not the trial.
While assessing the facts of this case, that Blair Kramer shot Max Buchanan, the court was also inevitably forced to assess the mental condition of the defendant at the time of the shooting. It is clear to this court that the defendant's actions were undertaken in the midst of extreme emotional instability. Even the testimony of her chief accuser makes it clear that Ms. Kramer was acting upon irresistible impulses and was unaware of the consequences of her action. Therefore, I have no choice but to declare Miss Kramer mentally unfit to stand trial by reason of insanity. It is therefore the judgment of this court that Blair Kramer be placed under the psychiatric care of St. Anne's Sanatorium. There she will receive a complete evaluation and whatever subsequent treatment is deemed necessary, which treatment shall continue until such time as Miss Kramer is determined mentally fit.
Your Honor, how can you do this? This is outrageous. Your Honor, the defendant is fit.
Your criticism is noted, Mr. Gannon. However, any further comments, you will be in contempt. This hearing is adjourned.
All rise. Listen to me, Blair. All the judges said was to spend some time on the psychological evaluation. That's all. Okay? Just a little bit. Blair, what happened this time?
Yeah, you're too late, Max.
No, I can still testify. Sam, you gotta reschedule this, all right? Look, she cannot go to prison. Now, calm down, Max. She's not going to prison.
Where were you? You promised you'd be here for me.
You wanna know where I was? Ask Todd. He's the reason I couldn't make it.
Yeah, have her call me when she gets back, will you? That's V-E-G-A. No, G as in Greg. Right, thanks.
Hey, Antonio. Here, you got that assignment in New York.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if that's good or bad.
It's good, are you kidding? Now we won't have to see your ugly mug around here.
Antonio. You're leaving?
Yeah, I got this call from this lieutenant in the New York gang unit. I'm gonna go there for a few weeks, work with the unit there, advising some just for a little while.
Oh, okay. Good, because I wouldn't want the LPD to lose its top cop.
Yeah, right.
So how about I come by your place and cook you a meal before you leave?
Tonight?
Tonight? What are you leaving tomorrow?
No, they want me there right away.
Then definitely tonight. I'll have to make sure it's something that you definitely remember when you're eating that takeout night after night in that lonely big city.
You're on. Lambie PD, this is Vegas speaking. Yeah, hold on 1 second, please. Carl, line 2. Damn, I was hoping that was Sophia.
How's she doing?
She's good. Yeah, she's good. She's getting better every day. She's on her feet. She's getting stronger. Definitely strong enough to do some business.
Police business?
Yeah.
What kind of police business could she do long distance?
No, we were working on something before she got hurt. We were trying to get a fix on who in the department was leaking information to RJ. And I think she's got a pretty good idea on who it was.
You have it. You were holding out on me. I knew you were. Okay, now where are those crazy wine glasses?
Excuse me?
The ones that Hank gave you, as a joke. Don't tell me you threw them out.
Well, look around you. Obviously, I never throw anything that tacky away.
Oh, they did have a certain je ne sais quoi. So where'd you hide them?
Where things are best hidden. In plain sight.
There they are. How fabulous. Classy wine from classless glasses.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here you are.
Ah, thank you. Oh.
To looking forward.
Forward. Even though I wouldn't mind a peek in the past.
It really is best forgotten.
What a stroke of luck. It is. Oh, look. Where's the artichoke dip? If I really knew what had happened to me, I might be able to forget it, move on.
Nora, Colin is dead and gone, so it really is over.
Yeah, right. Don't dwell on it, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah, just get on with your life, get over it, forget it, right?
Well, what other choice is there?
The tough part is I don't know what happened to the other people in my life, Like you.
Me?
Yes. You were a part of my life. You know, we go way back.
Oh, that we do. To a past that is best forgotten.
All right. Well, then, how about just my lost months? What were you up to? What kind of mischief,
Mischief?
Well, it couldn't be that bad because here you are, not behind bars, but behind a bar. So, I always thought that maybe you'd try to turn over a new leaf.
Well, I did have this notion about becoming a pillar of society.
Oh, my word. Why?
Well, why else? The love of a woman.
Was it me?
No, not this time.
So what happened?
Well, look, don't you see her? No? Well, then I guess it didn't work out. And I'm bad again. Ask anybody. Yes, I'm just bad. A bad dude. Nothing more, nothing less.
How bad are you, RJ?
Jen, look, I know you're unconfessed, and I know that hit you pretty hard, but you should talk about it, not keep it bottled up.
You don't understand.
Okay, so make me understand.
It's just... Chris, I made this promise, you know? And Aunt Lainey's family.
I'm listening.
And my mom and Will and my dad.
Look, Jen, if there's anyone that knows about family, it's me. But there's also such things as friends. And you're looking at one. This thing is eating you alive, and you gotta let it go. So, what about your aunt? What about the murder?
Aunt Lainey confessed.
Right. And what? What, you don't believe her? Jen, I can't let you go through this alone. Whatever's wrong, I can help. Let me help. Trust me.
That night that Colin died, I can't stop thinking about it.
Okay. Come on, you can tell me.
Hey, get away from her.
Hey, relax, all right? We were just talking.
Get out of here.
What's with you, man? I just said we were just talking.
No, not anymore. You're not. Leave. Now.
All right, fine. Come on, Jen. Let's go somewhere else.
I said leave her alone. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. But I'm listening to Jen. She's got a problem and she wants to talk to me.
Well, then she can come to her family. If she needs to talk to somebody or needs some help, then I will, because I am her brother.
And you need to think about how what you say can hurt so many people. We are family and we need to help each other.
Charter, she doesn't need that. And she doesn't need you.
You got a serious problem, you know that, man? Where's this coming from?
Will you just get out of here? She doesn't want to talk to you.
We'll ask her.
Get out!
Watch it, man.
No, I am not telling you again. Leave.
I don't take orders from you.
Then fine. If you come to that, then fine.
Stop it, please stop it.
All right. Fine. Sorry, Jen. We're cool.
The hell we are? Will you get out?
Fine. Jen sure doesn't need to hang around a psycho like you. Come on, Jen.
I can't.
What?
I need to talk to Will alone.
Fine. I'm out of here. And the next time you need someone to help, don't look for me knocking on your door.
Chris, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so am I.
So what's going on with the two of you?
I don't even know where to begin.
Well, then will you just say it?
Your family, right? I can talk to family.
Yes. You know you can.
It's about Aunt Lainey and Colin's murder.
What?
Will, I was so wrong.
Wrong about what?
I talked to Mom. And, you know, I thought it wasn't true.
What? Aunt Lainey did to Colin?
But it is true. Aunt Lainey is really a murderer.
Melanie, I do still love you so much. But these secrets, you know, I have a hard time with that. And I can't figure out why you didn't feel like you could just tell me everything.
But I did want to tell you, Bo. And I tried to so many times. But then I just thought I was going to lose you.
So you kept silent.
I didn't want to.
Right.
You know, now I know exactly what Nora must have gone through. I mean, I finally understand. If she kept silent, then that meant that she would lose you. But if she told you the truth and was honest about it, that meant that she would lose you too.
Well, you were facing some tough choices. I know that. But losing me, that didn't have to be the way it ended up.
What would you have done if I did tell you about my father?
I think that's a pretty hypothetical question right now, isn't it?
Well, it wouldn't have been if I told you, right? I mean, you would have had to decide whether or not to report me to the North Carolina authorities or keep the secret between us. Could you have done that, Bo? I mean, without compromising everything you stand for, without destroying your career? Because that's the choice that you would have had to make. Either turn me in or betray your principles.
I would have loved the opportunity to have made that choice. I think we could have made it together.
I know, I'm sorry.
No, honey, look, if we're going to spend the rest of our lives together, and if we love each other...
Oh, I do love you. It was never about if I didn't love you enough. I loved you too much to risk losing you. Have I lost you?
Do I look like Michael Jackson? How bad am I? What kind of question is that?
You know, are you bad enough to have a body in a crate in this bar?
There's no one to say that particular crate was ever in this bar.
What happened to Colin, RJ?
Nora, if I had any real connection to Colin's death, I'd be sitting behind bars right now.
I'm not a cop. I'm just one of his victims, okay? When Colin died, he took my last chance to find out what really happened to me. Not that I don't have a pretty good idea of who was behind it.
Does her name rhyme with Lindsay?
Yes, it does. I think she gave me those drugs, and then I think she killed Colin to keep him from telling the world about it.
Murder is a strong accusation.
She could have killed me with those drugs. I sure would like to know where she got them.
Well, doctors do have access to drugs, don't they?
No, not these. These were strictly illegal.
Well, if you're looking at me, stop. You know I don't deal in drugs.
But you're bad now. Remember? You just told me you were bad. And I know how close you and Lindsay are now.
Close? No. No. I inherited her from Dorian. Okay, listen, Nora, you know, or you should know, if I had any idea you were alive and in trouble, I'd have wrestled the devil to help you.
Well, I guess some things haven't changed. To the future.
Falling behind. Too many possible futures.
That was delicious. Thank you. That's my limit.
Oh, a limit of 1?
That would be me. A limit of 1. You, on the other hand, have an admirable stamina. I mean, you're here hours before the bar is open. You've already had a couple cocktails. How late are you planning on working tonight?
Late.
Wow.
Keeps me out of trouble.
Gotcha. Alrighty then. Oh, just send those papers over to my office when you've had a chance to look over them, will you?
Will do. Later.
Much later.
Nothing to say, Todd? Which part don't you want to explain? How I couldn't testify on Blair's behalf because I was locked in Ace's wine cellar? Or that the person that locked me there was Star?
Star? Don't you use that innocent child.
Star's not that innocent. Very nice. I'm the one person that could testify to set Blair free, and you use her own kid to keep me from doing it.
You Star, you're her father, Todd.
He doesn't know the meaning of that word, Blair.
Don't talk to him. He's not even human.
Oh,
Blair.
he pretends to be. You tell me that you love me, and then you do everything you can to put me in prison. You use your own daughter, you traumatize her just to get what you want. Well, guess what, Todd? Your little scheme backfired here. Because it didn't work. You got on that stand and you testified that I was crazy. So crazy that I should be sent away forever. Well, you know what? I'm not going to be sent away. I'm not going to go to prison, Todd. I won. And you lost.
Wrong as usual, Blair. Haven't you learned by now that I always win?
What do you mean you always win? What are you planning, Todd? What do you mean?
Miss Kramer, they're ready to transport you to St. Anne's.
Okay, time to check into the Ha Ha Hotel.
Kelly, please, can't go there, please. It's gonna be okay. No, I can't go there. You know that I'll go crazy. You know that
Baby,
I will.
stop,
Please,
stop.
no. Mama's in there. She's gonna be there. She dies. Please,
That's not going to happen to you. That's not going to happen to you. You had an episode and you were out of control. For all you need to do is show the doctors you're all right. And you're right. They're going to let you go. They're going to let you go.
I'll take care of the legal end, Blair, okay? Don't worry, you're going to get out, and soon. We're going to make sure that baby has the best care, okay?
Okay. Come on, I'm going to go with you, all right? Come on.
Only police personnel. Sorry. And no visitors until she's through admissions.
Oh, my God, Kelly.
How am I gonna get through this?
Because you're going to remember that it's just for now, okay? You're going to stay strong and they're going to let you go. You're right. You won. You won.
So what's it gonna say? Did she say who was passing the information to RJ?
Well, she didn't say anything. Carl, why don't you make yourself useful? Organize some of them files.
Then what makes you think that she knows who the spy is? If there really is one.
Oh, there's definitely a spy.
But Sophia didn't say anything to you?
No? But she did say something to Kelly.
What?
I don't know. Every time I talk to Kelly, all she does is beat around the bush. But I know Sophia said something to her. I had a feeling she mentioned a name.
Well, good. You'd be working long, weird hours, end of shifts, parts of shifts. I just have to talk to my manager whenever he comes back in.
Okay.
Gave him the afternoon. Oh, hold on a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were taking the rest of the day off. Yeah, well, I changed my mind. Oh, well, good. I can use the time. Listen, this guy's interested in a bartending job, so I want you to check him out because I'm busy.
All right, so let's hear your qualifications. And they better be good because we don't do on-the-job training here.
Man, you still love to talk tough, don't you? Guess some things never change. Recognize me?
Anderson?
Been a long time since Angel Square, right?
Seth Anderson, man. I thought I'd never see you again.
Sorry to disappoint you.
So how you doing, man?
I'm good. You?
Good.
Man, you're getting taller. Looks like you've been working out, too, huh?
So when'd you get back in town?
Just now. Might even stay.
For good?
Good, bad, whatever. So let's hear it. What's been going down with you?
How far back do you want to go?
Wherever. I try to keep in track with a couple people. Last I heard, you were hooked up with that Rich Buchanan girl. What's her name, Jessica? Nice going, man.
Well, your information is a little outdated, man.
What? She's history? So, who's making you smile these days, then? Oh, she's rolling the bucks like Ms. Jessica was.
I don't have a girl.
Yeah, right.
No, I'm serious.
Sure you are. Hey, who's the one guy who could always read you blindfolded? The way you came in here, tore around the place, that can only mean one thing to me. There's a girl, and she's trouble.
Hey, Jen, this isn't all bad. I mean, yes, Aunt Lainey did confess, but Dad can still help her. It was probably self-defense.
No, you don't understand. This isn't the first time Aunt Lainey killed somebody.
What are you talking about?
She killed Grandpa.
Jen, Grandpa died of cancer.
Mom was there when she confessed. And right after he changed his will and gave everything to her, she gave him an overdose of morphine.
What?
It's true.
Who told you this?
Mom heard it. So, Bo knows it. It's part of her confession. Dad knows it too.
This can't be. There's no way that...
Mom's freaked out. She went to North Carolina to make sure the cops down there know what's going on.
I don't believe this. I don't.
You think I'm making this up?
No, I don't think that you're... that's not what I meant.
Mom told me I could check it out. This isn't one of her stories.
Jen, I hear you, okay? I do. How did she bring this up?
What do you mean?
Well, Aunt Lainey confessed a while ago. Why did Mom decide to tell you about this today?
Because she could tell that I was upset. She was afraid that I would talk.
Talk about what?
About what I know. About Colin's murder.
Okay, RJ. What have you got hidden in here that will incriminate Lindsay?
Kelly's right. You did win today. Even if Max testified, the judge might have disallowed it. The insanity plea was always our best shot, and as things turned out, it worked.
That's right, it worked. Have fun at the Cracker Factory. Hey, you can learn how to weave a basket.
I'll be back, Todd, and I'll be free. And you're never gonna get custody of Star, do you hear me? You're never! I'm gonna walk her to the car, okay?
It's good.
You know, Sam, I keep having one comforting thought.
What's that?
At least now Blair will have one normal child.
Star's a normal child. The one she's having with you is the one I'm worried about.
And don't think there's not going to be payback for this little prank you and your darling little abnormal Star played on me.
Well, Sam, congratulations. My star witness turned out to be your ace in the hole. I told you to stick to the facts, Todd.
Oh, Sam, you really blew it this time, didn't you? I mean, you and me, we both know that Blair should spend the next 20 years doing work in the prison laundry. But that judge, she just... Okay, why are you looking at me like that?
I know exactly what you did, Todd.
I got nothing. If I was RJ and I had something that would incriminate Lindsay, I would hide it in plain sight. Hide it in plain sight. I would... That's not RJ's handwriting.
Jen, I know that Mama's probably weirded out about all this stuff with Grandpa, but...
It's true, Will.
Oh, okay, why would she leave town, though, knowing that you were carrying around all the stuff about Colin's murder that you know?
She tried really hard to get me to go with her.
And you see it didn't work.
Then she made me promise not to tell anyone.
Right, including Chris.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think she's right. I do. Jen, we need to stick together. We're family. I know things. I know things, too, that I can't tell anyone, not even Jessica.
Like what?
Things. We've been through this. You don't tell me what you know, and I don't tell you what I know, and it works better that way.
I'm not so sure.
Okay, the point is that you and I have to protect each other. The way we always have, the way we did when we were kids, right? Okay, so if Mom wants you to keep quiet, then just keep quiet, at least until she gets back.
But it's all I can think about. She told me not even to tell Dad. Or you.
Right, then don't.
Honey, this isn't the time for us to talk about our future. I think there's a whole lot going on right now.
So much uncertainty.
Yeah. But I'll tell you something. I don't believe you killed Colin. I think there's a whole lot more to this murder than either one of us know yet. So my top priority has to be to find out exactly what happened after you left Colin's house that night.
You're right. Of course, that is your priority.
And then when all this is finally over, then we'll sit down and we'll talk.
Sure. After this is over.
Come on. What's her name?
You haven't changed, have you, Seth? Always women on the brain. But you know what? Forget that. We got more important things to catch up about.
You know it. So, let's start in the present and work backwards.
Okay.
What's her name?
You never give up, do you, man? All right, fine. Well, there is a girl.
Named?
Jennifer. I thought we were getting close, but every time we make a connection, she shuts down. And I wind up taking a hike.
Sounds like a real tease. Forget her, man.
No, man, she's not jerking me around. She just has problems.
If she's a tease, that'd definitely be a problem.
Family problems, wise guy. She's a great girl. She's really sweet.
Sweet?
Yeah, but you know this on, off, warm, cold stuff, man, that just gets me all bent out of shape.
Then forget her. What do you want some girl like that for anyway?
Yeah, you're probably right. Who needs it?
I have to talk to somebody about this.
Then talk to Mom when she gets back.
I wish I'd never made that stupid promise.
Right, but you did. And there's no going back, so you're gonna have to stick to it. Now, no going to Chris.
What about you? Your family?
Well, she didn't want you to tell me either, okay? The more I don't know, the less I can get you into trouble. Okay, so just chill until Mom gets back. And by that time, Dad will have everything worked out with Aunt Laney's case, and we can make a decision about what we want to do.
Something. I know how Colin died, and it has nothing to do with Aunt Laney.
Yeah, come in.
Guard brought this upstairs for you, Commissioner.
Okay. Hey, Antonio, in case I don't get a chance before you leave, I want to say congratulations on this assignment in New York. I think they're lucky to have you, and we're going to miss you.
Thank you, sir. New York should be interesting. A couple of weeks, anyway. Should be a good opportunity, I think.
Yeah. When you leave?
In the morning. I'm hoping to tie up a few loose ends before I go. Maybe even catch a break on the mole who's leaking information to RJ.
Yeah, Antonio, look, I know you and Christian, you both want to nail RJ. And I do too, believe me. But I'm getting a little worried about your brother.
Yeah, he's a little short on patience. Takes one too many chances.
Mm-hmm. I tried to warn him.
I'll talk to him before I go.
I'd appreciate that. Why don't you tell him to just back away from it? All right, no more involvement. We'll figure another way to get RJ.
You got it, sir. I'll give you a call when I get settled in.
All right. Thanks. Good luck.
Thanks again, sir.
What are you trying to do to me? Roseanne, this is not a good time. My cousin's life has just been turned upside down. I don't have time for you or your games.
Then make time, Kelly. What did Sophia say to you?
Man, what I wouldn't give for things to turn out the way they should. Maybe that's going to happen for you, Roseanne. Maybe your day's coming. You want to know what Sophia told me? She told me you're RJ's mole in the police department.
Mom, what are you talking about? I didn't do anything. I did my civic duty. I testified against Blair.
No. No, you ripped her to shreds.
She deserved it.
And by the time you were finished, the judge was absolutely convinced that Blair was out of her mind when she shot Max. And she had no control over her actions, no idea what she was doing. Which was exactly what you wanted the judge to think.
Come on, Sam, you've been eating those funny little mushrooms again? You're the one they ought to put on a bus to St. Anne's.
You knew a stay at a hospital would be better for Blair than a prison sentence. You knew she'd be free someday. Maybe very soon. The truth is, Todd, you didn't come here to convict Blair today. You came here to save her.